Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 9 of Full Gear Pro Wrestling Adrenaline Rush, and we're going to find out our entire field for this World Championship Elimination Chamber. My dog is excited. He hears me talking. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start it out with this will be our third qualifier, Jay Cash and Dan Richards. I'm alongside Devin O'Neill, of course. Devin, how we doing? They said entrances are on.
Well, the entrances better be on. I'm doing great. I'm excited to see this match. We'll make sure to get these advertisements in because we are underway.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Jay Cash.
Earlier this week, Devin, Dan Richards gave him crazy praise, saying that he hasn't seen an endurance for pain like Jay Cash.
Well, the way that I see it, I mean, watching the performances, and I've brought this up watching Eurolads before, that it's extremely difficult to, pick a person with more heart than Jay Cash, because he's got that never say die attitude. He could take punishment, he could take big move after big move, and he just keeps coming at you. It's waves with Jay Cash, and you have to give him absolutely everything you've got to take him down. So now is the time where he can really showcase that on a international level, because we've seen it in Eurolads. He was in the high-speed rumble, kind of got blitzed upon entry, kind of like a lot of people got blitzed upon entry into that match. So tonight's a real chance to step up against the American Eagle and prove what he's got.
Now, this is Dan Richards' second singles match back. Lemur is here. Hello, Lemur, and Myth. Damn it,
See you guys. Great opener. Well, listen, I've heard recently that Don Jose apparently has an investor paying for the pyro.
Have you heard that?
I have.
Is that why we kind of got a little bit of a bump in pay? Like, not much, but
it's not much, but I mean it's enough to make ends meet. I don't have to work another job anymore.
And,
Dan Richards, 43 years old. He also said that he is going to outlast Jay Cash tonight.
That's what you have to do. If you survive against a Jay Cash, you can survive against almost anybody, because that guy never says die.
Absolutely, but it is a never say die attitude. But he's proven that he's not unbeatable. Eventually, the body gives out, and that's what Dan Richards is here to do. But I mean, Dan Richards has that. He's older, so the longer this match goes, as you can see the size disparity. The longer this match goes, the more likely it is for Jay Cash to beat Richards at a small package.
Oh, he got a 2 count off the bat there.
Well, Hash, probably a little jet lagged, He's flying all over the globe. Richards, who will be at Burnout on Friday afternoon.
Oh my, what?
And there it is. That's the disparity right there.
Richards taking those knees to the head, to the shoulder, and now taking some stomps to the back. Oh no. Come on, Jake.
We saw a couple of great qualifying matches last week. Joseph Amos was unable to qualify as Drew Morrison came back and etched his name into the World Championship Elimination Chamber. We also saw Anthony Hansen and Tom Haler have an absolute clinic
100%
against each other. So now we come to this moment with Dan Richards and Jay Cash. We know that Dan Richards is going to be competing in next week's Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup as well, so he's got to try and stay.
Baby.
Yes, sir. Next week, he's got to try and stay as healthy as possible as these two jockey for position here.
Headlock takeover. Now, Dan Richards, unlike his partner, has a qualifier. Dan Richards just doesn't want to take this opportunity for granted.
Well, like, I'm sorry, I can't think it's just because his name is Dan Richards. It's because a standout performance in the high speed rumble. Coming in at number 8, he got 3 eliminations.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness! And the 43-year-old's still spry for his age.
And he's going back up. What are you doing?
Back up.
Oh, no way.
Oh, Dan, what
the
was
hell
that? Flying nothing.
Now going after that bad knee, Jake Hash, and now
smart in the grounded pound.
Tells me Jake Hash didn't really want to do that, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
It is survival mode. It is do whatever you can. Oh!
Disaster kick.
Do whatever you can to get Dan Richards taken down. It's so important to.
Oh, and he throws him into the referee.
And Hash, you know, it may be known as more of a tag team specialist because him and Jay Maijin, which Olympic slam!
Oh, boom! 1, 2. Hash kicks out.
Gonna take more than that. Wouldn't have been a small package, but Jake Hash. Jake Hash, in reality, it's been a tag team specialist. He's getting more shine here as a singles competitor. What are you doing?
Oh no! Is he gonna? What?
That was just a measured kick to the gut.
He was trying. I think he was gonna hit the ropes there, but I guess had second thoughts. Richards. Falcon Arrow! Is that it? 1.
Could that do it?
2. What?
No. It was close. It was close.
Wolf is here. Good to see you, Wolf. Dimmy also advertising in the Euroled server. Thank you very much, sir. He's going to the top again.
Richards going back up. No, not this time.
Was it worth
Too many
it?
risks. Too many risks so far from the American Eagle, and he could have knocked the wind out of him so much so. It's still just a 1 count.
What's Hash thinking? Oh, what? Stomping the head of Dan Richards.
Hash has to kick it into a new gear. You know, we talked at length about his resilience, but he's already taken a couple of massive hits.
Oh, the clothesline!
Oh, what a clothesline! Absolutely took his head off.
And oh no, is he thinking middle of the ring? No!
No. Hash ahead of the curb.
Whoa!
Oh! Deep Japanese arm drag there. Whoa! Emerald explosion!
Bit of an echo in your mic.
A little bit.
Who's that? Me?
It's probably you, because I don't have an echo. Oh, Richards right there.
Kick to the back and begging for him to get up. What is that again?
Just right into the turnbuckle. And oh man, just driving those shoulders in. Richards came in with a game plan.
Powerbomb. I thought he was going to go for a pin there, but had other thoughts.
Richards came in with a game plan, and it has worked to perfection.
And Hash, get up. Oh, he's going to go for that ankle lock. And Hash, whoa.
Wait a minute, Scorpion Deathlock. Can he turn him over? Scorpion Deathlock, he's got it in.
No, this size difference here, man. This has got to be a problem.
It's a problem, sure, but
he had to unhook. What?
Oh, Richards came up short. What are you doing, Dan?
And another clothesline.
Oh, no.
But with that Scorpion Deathlock, the size difference, Richards' legs
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh!
That's it.
Cradle pile driver. 1, 2,
Dan
3.
Richards is going to Crimson Warfare.
And the 43-year-old becomes entrant number 4 in the Elimination Chamber for the World Championship as his return continues to be a dream return.
What a win.
Jay Cash brought everything he had, but the size disparity, and Richards was unrelenting. He said he was going to outlast him, and he did.
Now, real quick, I turned entrances on before we started the show, but I'm going to test it out. Entrances on.
They're
okay,
on.
Good.
And this is going to be a fun one, guys, because this, if you like good old Southern wrestling, you're going to get it in this match. Southern Outlaws versus the O'Connors. Both of these teams are in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, and it will be extremely interesting to see which of these two teams come out on top. We've seen the Southern Outlaws before, but this is the first time we get to see the O'Connors in a Full Gear Pro Wrestling ring.
Oh, my. And here they
come. We got a pyro
come.
budget now, though, so, Holding up a W already. Is that a W for Waylon? Or was that Harley
so.
Drake that held that up?
That was Harley Drake. Harley Drake to your right, Waylon Atkins to your left.
They've got an attitude. We saw them speak, and they went as far as to make fun of the fact that I believe it's Junior O'Connor that doesn't wear shoes.
Yes, sir. That's correct. Now, why? No, they make fun of him for that, but that hasn't changed his As you make sure to change it back to entrance on it, it will save, unfortunately. Well, I didn't get to read all that because it didn't show the end all of it on my PlayStation. But these guys have an attitude.
He was just explaining that you could turn on the entrances, and if you save it with the entrances on, they'll stay on. So that's good to know.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Appreciate that, Wolf.
Where's his hair?
And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure these guys are just in their early 30s. So these guys here,
hey man,
throwbacks. The O'Connor family is a legendary one.
They were celebrities,
Mid-Atlantic rock stars for sure, and they're continuing that legacy. And they have done a good job of, carrying on the lineage of the O'Connor family, but this is a different ballgame. We've talked about it at length here in Full Gear. I mean, it's an amalgamation of the best talent in the entire, from across the globe, that has shown up here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and it is not going to be easy as we get underway here in this tag team contest.
Whoa!
Okay. That's Junior in the ring.
Yeah, Demi asked where his shoes are. Now, I heard, he told us this story earlier today when we sat down with Junior and Ryan. These guys, Ryan just one day was training and just took his boots off. Well, now, I don't understand it either, but different strokes for different folks. They're both
flying around the ring like
there.
crazy. So the thing is, I mean, if you're more comfortable wrestling without boots, if you could do it successfully,
we're North Carolina.
More power to you.
Whoa. Atkins with an elbow. That could be the opening that they need.
The Carolinas have been very kind to both of these teams.
Harley Drake now going to... Oh, no. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Well, that crossbody.
Whoa.
The Outlaws.
He was going to go to...
I mean, you can see you can see that from a... Oof. Just crunching the neck there. But you can see from... Not necessarily a height edge, but... When it comes to the weight advantage, it goes to the Southern Outlaws. Wait a minute.
Big
a 3-point stance,
and that
right there is a little tribute to our
What
fallen
the hell?
the fallen Mongo McMichael, the 3-point stance there from the Southern Outlaws. You know, our condolences to the McMichael family as he will be missed.
Absolutely.
Never forget, not only a horseman, but one of the best.
Instead of a assisted crossbody and assisted shoulder tackle, Ryan O'Connor, what the heck?
Three-quarters of the ring.
Yeah, now we have a lot of names in this Bob Eaton Memorial Tournament starting next week, the first round next week. The O'Connors are quickly moving up that list right now.
Absolutely, they're making a statement. They're making a impression. And now double tackle. You see family.
Who are the trainers in full gear? Hey, that's undisclosed information. You got to attend the school.
We don't have a school. It's Don Jose.
Oh yeah.
I don't. That's a stupid question. Don Jose just finds these people. You think Don Jose sending Stan in to train people because that's who he's got?
Just Stan.
He barely has enough payroll to pay for his crappy office.
Now, Ryan and Junior are athletes in high school and college throughout their whole lives, man. These guys are the American dream. Whoa!
Oh, the Outlaws couldn't be more opposite. They are Southern brawlers.
Fear says we're awesome. Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Whoa!
Now, I want to know what Waylon Atkins is doing out there.
I want to know what Harley Drake was thinking. Oh, the forearm!
But Waylon is just standing there, menacingly, on the outside of the ring. Oh, trust me, Stan already got his. The lore for Stan is deep.
It is.
We'll have to explain that to you later. But both of these teams, I think they both have a very good chance of winning the Eaton. Because it's a 16-team tournament. Any team can win on any day.
We're going up again on a disaster kick.
They're using those springboards to great effect. But today, after the show, we're going to see... Wait a minute, belly to belly! Could that do it?
Right in front of the O'Connor's corner, though.
And what's crazy is, right now, Harley Drake is having to do it alone.
HP Games, welcome in. What's Harley Drake doing? Uh-oh. Lifts up Junior. Jackhammer!
Jackhammer! Right in the center. Is that enough?
1, 2.
No. But Waylon Atkins is just staring at his partner.
Atkins is glitched. This is a handicap match.
We can use this though. This is good.
Look at just the back of Ryan O'Connor. That's all I'm seeing right now.
Those traps, man. He's obviously been in the gym. They've been training for this moment.
Oh, he was gonna tag in Ryan, but
there's the power game. Oh, and a vice grip. We're going to see the announcement of the tournament bracket. We already know one match that's happening in the Bob Eaton Memorial Cup. Team Canada versus Grant Quinn and Elliot Cartwright of the Road Wives. Or not Road Wives. I just messed that up.
Ryan was
Road Wives. There's the claw!
Is he going to... Oh, Harley Drake's quickly getting up here.
Waylon just letting Harley Drake take the brunt into this assault.
Uh-oh. What a clothesline.
He's sick of it. But Team Canada will take on Road Wives. That's the only announced contest so far. We'll see the rest of the bracket revealed tonight after we go off the air.
Yeah, and
Goober ain't easy.
Join that. I'll send a link for anybody who's new and is not in the server. And a back suplex to Junior on the apron, and now Atkins.
Finally, Atkins, they take notice. Maybe that'll get his head in the game. Oh, and look at this. Junior on the way up.
Ryan. Oh, he was going to go for a crossbody, but just missed Harley Drake. Is this a...
Yes, Atkins going back to the apron.
It's a 20 count tag match. Yes, this is tag rules.
A full gear 20 count. It is our full gear tag rules.
For anybody who is
full
new,
effect.
not in the server, there is the link. On a bot, let's go.
That's the third time we've gotten that link from that bot.
I know it. Harley Drake.
Just a big vertical suplex.
On a
he finally hits that double stomp.
Oh,
right now he's just delving out the punishment on the floor.
We're at a count of 12 here. Harley Drake's going to break the count, though.
Harley gets in. Oh, and look at that. You do not have the body to be flexing like that, Harley. I'm sorry.
He's an old soul, man.
He is an old soul. He's country strong, that's for sure.
And
Wait a minute, belly!
Dude, Ryan's in a bad way. What's Junior going to do?
Harley Drake has made quite the impression. Loads him up.
And he's going to hit both O'Connors with a jackhammer. One. Oh, okay.
And there's Ryan. Tag in Waylon. Get yourself a rest, bro.
He heard you, because here comes Waylon Atkins.
Now, Waylon, after sitting out this entire time, Harley Drake's dealt out a ton of damage to both O'Connors. So now Waylon, and he's going to tag.
No, he's not.
Tag right back in, but
What's Atkins doing? He just lets
be a stupid idiot.
Ryan tag in
to take
Junior.
Place.
And now he's going after Ryan. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
That's some fancy footwork there from Waylon Atkins. Oof. Now one team. Oh no! One team that will be conspicuous by their absence in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup is going to be the team known as Vermin. We saw them earn a shot at the tag team titles before we went on hiatus. And the reason they're not in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup is because the first team to challenge, this is an announcement for Crimson Warfare.
Yes, sir.
Vermin will challenge the winner of that tournament for the tag team championships at Crimson Warfare.
Atkins going to... what an announcement that's going to be.
Oh, he went for that
Vermin
kick.
was impressive against Need for Speed. They shocked all of us. Oh, my goodness.
Thing about it is, this has been this has been back and forth, but the O'Connors, what the Southern Outlaws have been able to do is control the pace. Double flapjack! Is that going to be enough?
Oh, there's Harley Drake right there.
Harley gets there, but the double flapjack. I don't know if that's their finish. I don't know if they have another finish.
I don't remember.
I'm familiar with the O'Connors, not super familiar with the O'Connors. And that's just old school. That's pretty.
I bet you the Southern Outlaws think that they're putting that O'Connor name on notice right now. That they're putting.
I mean, both of these teams have been extremely impressive in this one. You're not going to convince anybody otherwise. It's been back and forth. It's been exactly what you would want.
And he's flexing again. But now...
And right now, this is breaking down.
Drake going after Junior, Ryan going after Waylon. What's he doing? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Just shoving Harley Drake off.
Oh. You know, that's got to hurt right there.
Can't be good on the hamstring.
Mm-mm. Have a killer show as ever. Much love to Rabbit and Devin and the Big Myth. Yes, sir. Thank you, Hayes. You're as long as you watch the VOD, brother.
Absolutely, you're the best. You're the best. If anybody missed last week's edition, go back and watch it. The VOD on YouTube's actually lost 2 views since the last time I watched it.
Lost to.
Yep, it was at 31. It's at 29. It was at 29.
I didn't know that can happen.
Neither did I.
People really didn't like Tom Haler with the mask. Sorry, doctor's orders.
He's got another 11 weeks. And you won't have to see him. You won't have to see him in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. Because now that we're here, I can announce we're deep into this match as he's got the claw in. Oh, he's fighting out. But we're going to announce the 3rd wild card team of the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup.
That's
and
weird.
This one, we saw Bobby. We saw Don Jose last week with Drew Matthews, and he discussed that Drew should just focus on the opportunities. He needs to get back to what he was before. Oh! But
did you see
after
the strength? Golly,
that was fantastic. But Dylan Lockhart went to Don Jose's office. Dylan Lockhart said he was going to go talk to him about a tag tournament, and I can't confirm that wild card team number 3. It is Dylan Lockhart and his former New Blood Rising running mate, Drew Morrison.
Are you kidding?
The former, if I know my game enough, ELPW tag team champions, Drew Morrison and Dylan Lockhart teaming again. Oh, flapjack!
Well, here comes Adkins, but wait a minute.
He's the one. Oh my God. He almost cost his team the match.
Yes, Demi. New Blood Rising seems to be, at least for the tournament, back in.
Well, Drew Morrison has outwardly stated, to me at the very least, I said it last week, that he is not interested. But Lockhart just slowly but surely trying to put this band back together. Morrison wants to take more of the Drew Matthews approach. Oh!
Now that's got to be like, whoa, on the outside. But what's Drake thinking? I'm sure that Morrison's not thrilled. Morrison now has an opportunity to win the tag team titles and become the world champion at Crimson Warfare.
As well as Dan Richards does now after qualifying in the first match of our show. But New Blood Rising will, at least for a guaranteed one night only, be back together. At least those two. And we know, oh no!
That is true. Drew Matthews hasn't given an answer.
And Lockhart said he's a patient man, but he won't wait forever. Man, Ryan is in a bad way. He needs to make a tag.
Here he goes. He's going to make the tag. Here comes Ryan O'Connor. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
The O'Connors, man, we said it earlier. These guys are just impressive.
They very much are, but this has been a fantastic preview of what we're going to see in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. This has been a hell of a tag match.
This has just been old school tag team wrestling, and we say that every week because of how good of tag team wrestlers we have on this roster.
Well, we believe in tag team competition. It's something that we pride ourselves on in Full Gear Pro Wrestling. You know, putting a spotlight on the tag teams.
Oh my God!
Oh, a helo!
We haven't seen a finisher from Junior O'Connor. We've seen the claw from Ryan and another overhead belly to belly.
Is that going to be enough?
He didn't go for it. And here comes Ryan again.
Man, he is saving his brother's ass.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
What in the world?
What was that?
And Whalen just has no choice but to roll on the floor.
That's smart.
Catch his breath after that huge claw slam. Oh, inverted atomic drop. Or just an atomic drop, I guess.
Now both the O'Connors getting down off the apron there as
I don't know what that was.
Junior regroups and goes to the top. Whoa!
Oh! Big forearm! Is that going to be enough?
1, 2. Holy
No!
hell.
What is it going to take?
Bell clip. Oh, is
and
it?
he puts him in a Cobra clutch and a leg sweep.
Another heel.
Heel again!
And these guys are awesome. Demi said it in the chat. The O'Connors are fantastic.
Yes, they are, and it is good to see them in a Full Gear Pro Wrestling ring.
Don Jose knows his history. Don Jose is an historian and knows what the O'Connor name means to the business and what it means to the area.
Oh! Wait, no! How's a guy Waylon Atkins' size able to put it's Briscoe's redneck kung fu a little bit with him, I think.
What's going to happen here? Oh, just old
just
school.
dropped old.
Now Drake, is Drake going to go after Ryan here? Oh, no, oh, man. I think Junior's in a bad way. I think he's in a bad way, Devin.
He is. Oh, and on the floor, no!
This is a gut wrench. Power bomb.
Power bomb! Oh my God!
Junior O'Connor's taking some.
Injections alumni haven't been in the ring for a little bit on an actual wrestling show, but they were definitely working every day in terms of working on the O'Connor's ranch and training just in case they get the call for one more match, but they are getting one more run. That's got to be it, man.
1, 2, 3. Oh my
it.
gosh.
The Southern Outlaws.
He just took too much, man. As simple as that.
He got isolated, and the Outlaws get their first win in Full Gear Pro Wrestling. And that was a fantastic preview of what you're going to get next week, starting next week in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, and he holds up that W.
He called it. He called his shot, and they didn't miss.
The Southern Outlaws, man. They're going to be a tough out.
They are.
But so are the O'Connors.
Coming up next, Alex Peist. We heard from him before we went on the air. He's taking on former BOTB light heavyweight champion Calvin the Juice Mattison.
This should be a fun one. I think this is going to be a really fun one.
Here we go. Industry should be on. I'm going to be really mad if it's not. Man, we're good. Okay.
As a person who watched Alex Peist last year, has watched him over in Eurolads, has seen what he is capable of in the ring, what pisses me off about him the most is the fact that he is so bitter.
Didn't he just come off as bitter and a little stuck up when you heard from him earlier today?
Bitter, arrogant. He still, even though he has started the season with a loss in the high-speed rumble and a loss to Dan Richards, he still thinks himself better, still calls himself the ace of Full Gear, the international treasure, which, I mean, he may be the greatest import that Full Gear Pro Wrestling has. But, I mean, an 0-2 record, hasn't won a match since he lost to Tom Haler in Full Gear. Had the chance to be world champion, failed.
Had a chance, punched his ticket to Greensboro.
Now's the chance. Now's the chance to. Yeah, they do think this guy is a rookie, and he is 36 years old. He is definitely not a rookie. So please, I can't think that he's happy. I think he's content with being in Gentleman's Club and competing against better men and being on a national stage. But eventually, that bitterness is going to shine through over in Eurolad. So I mean, I just got to figure. Okay, do not be a Tom Haler.
Oh!
Okay.
Boom, boom, yeah.
Repping Baltimore Orioles. What's the back of that jersey say?
Oh, we're about to find out. Maybe Bradfield? Bradfield Jr.
Bradfield Jr.
Devin, you're the baseball fanatic.
Never heard of him.
Now, I'll give him the pass on the Orioles. If he came out in like a Lamar Jackson jersey, I'd be like, ah.
You're coming out in Baltimore, Maryland. You're coming. We're not in Maryland. You're coming out in the Carolinas with the Baltimore Orioles jersey on.
Hey man, you gotta support, right?
I mean, where's the closest baseball team in the Carolinas?
Wouldn't it be the Braves?
It's got to be Atlanta or Baltimore, one of those two. So you probably got some split fan base, but if you're going to rep a team, you might as well rep the best young core of players in all of baseball. But this is Juice Mattison's first opportunity outside of a tag team in Full Gear Pro Wrestling. Came close.
Go ahead.
I was going to say came close to winning the tag titles at our first pay-per-view Respect Is Earned. Watch it on the FGPW on-demand playlist. Oh! Coming out hot. But what were you going to tell us about Juice?
I was going to say, Alex Peist is... I think he is genuine. Whoa! Alex Peist seems pretty genuine that he thinks that Calvin Mattison is jealous of his tag team partner, his best friend, the FGPW Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, Mark Ryan Murphy. But I don't get that vibe
from what I've seen, I've seen nothing but support from Calvin, because for years the case has always been that Calvin Mattison has gotten the opportunities and MRM's kind of sat on the sideline, and that entire time MRM's been extremely Mark Ryan Murphy's been extremely supportive of Calvin. So wouldn't it be extremely hypocritical for Calvin to not give Mark Ryan Murphy the same kind of support?
It would be extremely hypocritical, but I think Alex Peist just wants to get in the Juice's head here.
I think so too. And, we're going to see as this match goes on if it works. But right now, Calvin, I don't think you want to go hold for hold with Alex Peist.
I don't think so. I mean, we saw what he did at Nathan McKay's Wicked Games, didn't we?
Well, listen, he absolutely blitzed. I think, what is the guy's name? Moore? I can't remember. Whichever member of Better Men it was, absolutely blitzed him.
What can you call what he's doing to Juice right now?
Well, listen, to me, this is a confidence booster for both men.
Mm-hmm.
Juice getting this opportunity. Mark Ryan Murphy's in tonight's main event, but John Moore. I did think it was Moore. But Juice getting this opportunity to showcase his talent in a singles capacity in Full Gear. Peist needing this win desperately. Oh!
What's Mattison doing? Oh, he was going to miss. He missed it.
This is a must win for Peist. I'm not saying that it's just needs to be treated like a bonus opportunity for Juice Mattison, because no, anytime you get the chance to challenge for the world title, it is more than just a bonus.
Spinebuster takes down Mattison.
Spinebuster 1,
2.
No.
Mattison gets the shoulder up. Peist is starting to get mad.
This is a much bigger match for Peist than it is for Calvin.
100%. I agree with that. Whoa! What the hell was that, dude?
I missed it. I looked away for 1 second.
Went for a neck breaker, and Mattison reversed and just slammed Peist to the mat on the solid steel Full Gear logo.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, on the shoulder.
I think this was coined Wings of Redemption at the High Speed Rumble, and he hits it.
He threw that. Get him in the ring. You can't win on the outside, Peist, and Peist is going to the top. Maybe elbow.
He likes to drop that elbow from up there.
No, he's telling him to get up. Shoulder tackle.
Oh, a tackle.
Is that going to be it? Can Alex Peist punch his ticket to Crimson Warfare?
2, no. Getting closer, though. We know that devastating Michinoku driver is in the arsenal. One of these two men will take up slot number 5.
The last one's going to be filled coming up next. Uh-oh. Was going for an overhead belly-to-belly, but Peist.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think Peist is going for the Michinoku.
And Mattison. What is this?
Oh, what is this? This is Heartlock? Lotus Lock, something like that? Oh, what in the world?
Figure 4?
Oh, it's a figure 4!
Goodness gracious, man. But Peist going to the top now. Is he going to do that elbow? There it is.
Elbow, there it is! Right to the heart!
That's probably the prettiest elbow in the company.
No! The juice kicks out!
Dungeon lock. Thank you, Wolf.
Thank you.
Peist. Another fireman's carry position. What's he thinking?
Oh, just a gut buster. And Juice rolling to the floor, just trying to create some distance. Peist off.
Going after that knee. I mean, this is typical work a limb.
Well, the match has gone on. Peist, using that bitterness and anger, and kind of in this particular contest, he is honing it. Against Dan Richards, it was very much, you're going to bring a 43-year-old back to face me? Oh, but wait a minute!
No, this is the opening that Mattison needs, and he's going. Is he going for a helo again? And he missed again.
And he missed it again. He has not gauged his distance very well.
Peist has in a powerbomb position, and he just drops him with the sit-out.
You want a piece to me elbow. I don't know if Alex Peist would call it that.
I think calling it that might make him mad, but and he drives Mattison into the turnbuckle.
Oh, and he's just stomping away. He's pissed. He thinks Calvin should have been put away a long time ago. Please tell me Calvin kicks out of that.
How are we all today? HP games, we're good, man. It's Full Gear Wednesday. Start calling it that on your calendar.
Right. Oh wait, what is that?
Oh, is he going for the unprettier?
Unprettier! Is that enough?
1, 2.
No!
The best day of the week for pro wrestling, Lemur says. Oh, thank you. We agree.
We agree.
And he's going after that knee. He says, how you like that, pal?
It's Full Gear Day, and he's calling Peist up. He can feel it.
He just wanted him up. He wanted to drive his face in the turnbuckle.
Calvin can feel the Elimination Chamber, the World Championship contest in his grasp.
I think Peist can as well. I think he's going to go for that Michinoku driver again with Mattison.
Oh, oh, big strikes. What the?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and a
Bulldog!
bulldog. Is that gonna do it right on the solid steel logo?
1, 2. That was close.
No! Oh, Calvin, one more on Prettier will do it.
He's picking him up. Is he going to go for it?
It's an Elko driver! Oh my God! He's gonna beat it with his own move!
No,
1,
no way. 2.
2! No! Oh my God!
Could you imagine if he
As we
would've-
have 17
what a-
viewers watching this action.
What a
Oh,
crash
what a halo!
out that would have been from Alex Peist, dude.
Peist might have retired if he lost to his own move.
He's
Come on!
calling him up. He's calling him up for the from Prettier. It's gotta
Calvin,
be
make
it.
yourself famous! No!
Oh,
Back to the dungeon lock!
Peist is gonna tap. He's gonna tap.
Is he gonna force Peist to tap out?
No, he's not. HPM's holy shit is right, dude.
Juice has turned this match around. In a hurry. Oh!
He bust Peist open.
Oh, Peist! Oh, that's patented, Peist!
What's he doing here? Does he have the range to pull that off? No. Just wasted time.
Absolutely not, but it allows Mattison to recover.
Well, he's gonna go for
Oh,
that
went
kick.
for it again.
Leapfrog. Back elbow.
Oh!
Look at Peist's face.
Man, these guys are tearing it up.
Oh!
We want to see the Juice fulfill his destiny. Oh!
Peist is knocked out.
The knockout punch! Peist is dazed! I know what he's going for!
There it is.
Unprettier!
In the
He
middle.
got it!
Well, not the middle of the ring, but now he is. That's it.
Juice
1,
Mattison is going to the chamber.
2,
1, 2,
3.
3!
Wow.
And my, oh my, the celebration the Road Wives are going to have after tonight. Calvin Juice Mattison is going to the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. Alex Peist loses again.
What? Are you kidding? Road Wives on top, I agree, but Alex Peist, that we're seeing him at ringside here. He's furious.
Why wouldn't you be furious? He thought he had that one.
He did it to himself. Did you? When he went to the second rope, for what? But coming up next, we gotta resume here because we have our final Elimination Chamber qualifier. Who is joining? Randall Bass, Drew Morrison, Dan Richards, Anthony Hansen, and Calvin Mattison. Will it be Jay Maijin? Or will it be self-proclaimed our Lord and Savior, Damon Samson? Well, my dog enjoys water.
Well, it's definitely not going to be the guy who's going to burn in hell. Damon Samson. This is me praying on Damon Samson's downfall. We want Jay Maijin.
Listen to the crowd here. They agree.
And for Jay Maijin's sake, he's floating on air. Is he Jesus?
It's Jay Maijin.
He's coming down from the rafters. Literally.
I love it. And
Let me see some guns in the chat.
let's see it. Well, we see in our chat here, not to take away from Jay Maijin, HP Games saying he's updating Harrison Grace. We have seen on the VODs, if y'all go watch them, Harrison Grace has had these vignettes. He's coming to the full gear.
The man who is apparently cruel and devilish I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. And we're not going to have to wait too much longer because his debut is, I believe, in 3 weeks' time. 3 weeks from today, Harrison Grace will be in action.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all this.
And the excitement
I love it in the
for
chat.
Jay Maijin. They're going crazy in the chat. They want to see Jay Maijin pull this win off because, my goodness, he needs to desperately get a win to put himself back on track, especially after what we have heard now that he will have to defend his ELPW Digital Media Championship against Jajan Moore at Joker's Wild.
Look at the fans still doing it.
They're just rubbing it into Damon Samson.
Or wait a minute, are they?
They could be bowing
to
down.
Damon? Yeah. Where is he?
I don't like him. Take your time. The longer you don't come out, the longer I don't have. And there he is. This sacrilegious beta cuck.
Now, have you heard what he's calling himself? No, I tried to not listen to him, but is he calling himself the Master Mold?
What is that even supposed to mean, man?
I don't.
You gonna sit here and say, good grief, the Master Mold, Damon Samson.
Dude, and have you heard that he's like just ignoring the fact that he has to team with his former tag team partner?
Listen, there's going to be a reckoning on that front, I'm sure, because I mean they haven't really talked too much since Damon chose to leave the team. Because it wasn't Garrett Baker that chose to break up the team.
No, it was Damon Samson.
Because Damon Samson decided that he wanted to start a freaking cult.
We do not condone any of Damon Samson's actions.
No, he's sacrilegious, and nobody on this roster, as far as I know, believes it.
Well, you just jinxed.
These two lock up in the ring. I mean, this is much like Garrett Baker last week with Sam West. This is an opportunity for Damon Samson to step up his game. You know, we've seen the upsets to qualify for the Chamber, the biggest one obviously being Calvin Mattison, but that we just saw, and I still can't believe that.
Now,
I mean, he's going to summon an army, that's for sure. He claims to have an army at his disposal. I don't know how much it is because, you know, he thinks he's Jesus, so he thinks he has an army of angels, but that's just not the case.
What are we thinking of today's episode so far, Chet? Wolf, Lemur, Myth, Demi, Fear.
To the 12 viewers,
HP games.
To the 12 of you watching, what are we thinking? Because I mean, to date, this is giving full speed ahead a run for its money so far.
Lemur with 3 fire emojis. I think it's a great episode, says Myth. Great.
From our return at full speed ahead, I think this is giving it a run for its money. The matches have been off the charts.
That tag team match, man. What a match that was. And then Peist Mattison, dude.
Now you're getting Samson here. We still got the Full Gear Pro. We still got the Full Gear Pro triple threat.
That's coming up next.
Our main event with a surprise for Mark Ryan Murphy. And we will pause the stream.
Yes, we will. Because no matter what I did,
HP Games.
He trips.
Oh, that was just smart defensive wrestling from Damon Samson.
100%.
Sometimes you have to be a defensive wrestler. Damon Samson's been nothing but impressive. Oh my goodness!
All throughout his run here in Full Gear.
Came within moments of becoming the Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, not once but twice, as that's a kitchen sink. And now we got the guns.
We know they're not bowing to Damon Samson because they crowd in unison here.
Oh, and here we go.
Now Samson's pissed.
Well, Indigo, when I speak the truth, I speak the truth.
He's begging Maijin to just hit him, and He just bitch slapped him.
Oh, and Maijin, they're both
Back
saying
and
hit me, and
forth.
oh my, it's a hockey fight.
Of last week, but I'm loving it. You two on commentary do an amazing job. Thank you, Wolf. I love it. I love it. I love the compliments. So, not just for my ego. An ataxia.
Uh-oh. 1, 2.
That was close, wasn't
Not a
it?
kick out. Well, I really do appreciate that, Wolf. You know, try our best, try to put on the best show we can for you guys, and that's all that matters. Hope everybody just continues to enjoy. We've got what should be an amazing 3 weeks of television starting next week with the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, but we still got
100%.
Oh, no!
He just sent Damon Samson flying.
We've still got one more. Wait,
What?
oh my goodness! Shooting star press! Maijin starting to get cooking. Well, I think I know what he's going for here. It's been a minute. Black magic!
But Samson's just close to the ropes here. 1, 2.
All right, he kicks out. Jay Maijin's problem has become that ever since he captured that digital media championship, he's been more concerned with having a good time with the fans rather than getting results. And that to me, oh my God!
And to me, there's
Slap
nothing wrong
goes
with that.
Samson! I mean, you want to have a good time. You want to have fun. But when your
100%.
focus is shifted, I mean, you saw it. You know, in a match against...
on the outside.
Not on the floor! Jay, I hate this man, but you don't want to... We're not trying to kill him!
Jay Maijin is because he's been close to the world championship.
On multiple occasions. Multiple occasions.
And now this is another opportunity to win this to get a shot at the title, and he doesn't want to
I
take it for
believe
granted.
this is Samson's first shot
Yes,
to
it
qualify
is.
for anything involving a world championship.
What?
Man,
I look away.
Samson, he got dropped on his head, and Jay Maijin, that was all she wrote. Jay Maijin,
Jay
that
Maijin's going
is
to the
focus.
chamber.
That is focus, and he looked way more focused than he has been in recent times tonight. It looked like maybe that Drew Matthews match
That woke him
and
up.
him being eliminated first in the Rumble woke him up. Samson got absolutely crushed.
Holy cow, dude. Jay Maijin. Let's talk about this chamber lineup here, Devin. You got the champion, Randall Bass. You got Anthony Hansen. You got Drew Morrison, Dan Richards, Calvin Mattison, and now Jay Maijin.
You talk about an all-star field of competitors for the World Championship. 43-year-old Dan Richards, and the storylines going in, 43-year-old Dan Richards returning to in-ring competition for the first time in 5 years, gets a chance to win the world title. Jay Maijin looks to be back to his old self after that match with Samson. Calvin Mattison, the underdog, the cardiac kid, gets the job done. Drew Morrison, in his return, you know, marking a new legacy for him. Randall Bass is the dominant champion who has only lost the one match in his career, and it was due to a low blow from Tom Haler. And then you've got Anthony Hansen, Anthony Hansen's pedigree is extremely impressive. So that Elimination Chamber is going to be extremely fun to watch. But now, this match, Daniel Graves is in it. But the two guys to watch are Lockhart and Chad Gardner. Love Daniel Graves to death. The little I saw of him in the High Speed Rumble, I was impressed. But Chad Gardner is Drew Matthews' protege, and we all know what Dylan Lockhart's trying to do with Drew Matthews.
Here he comes.
Does this kid look like a 19-year-old to you?
No, I think he's lying, don't you?
Well, he's got the facial hair, and that adds some age to him. But I've seen a there was when I was in 8th grade, there was a guy with a full-grown beard, looked like he was a freaking college student. So I mean, it's possible.
It is, but
But
Chad Gardner,
19-year-old,
impressive in the high-speed rumble.
absolutely. Final 6, almost pulled off a miracle. Guy put on an absolute show, and this is the first glimpse we'll have of him in singles competition since the high-speed rumble, and it should be extremely. If what? No, why is it black and white? What are we doing?
Is Mr. Old School in this match, man?
It's Daniel Graves.
It's just Daniel Graves, thankfully.
Thank God. I'm gonna have to. I have to watch Retro World Order next week in tag team action. At least I don't have to see him today, but I guess Daniel Graves. I mean, Demi, you would know better than us. We're not super familiar with Graves. Would you call Graves more of a throwback?
While we wait for Demi's response, we saw him in the high-speed rumble. He's grown his hair out since then. No, he's been Now he's slicked it back. It's been a few weeks. Some people's hair grows quicker than others.
Been a few weeks. It's been 3 weeks. You know, his hair grew, and it wasn't super short when we saw him in the high-speed rumble either. Graves is a monochrome colorblind.
Oh,
his
wow.
entrance is in black and white so that the world gets a glimpse of his view.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot, as long as his matches aren't in black and white, because I don't know. But I mean, that is something new about Daniel Graves that we didn't know, and that to me is, I mean, that makes him all the more impressive, because I mean, when you can't
100%.
see color, I mean, I don't care who you are. Color's got to mess with your perception of reality. So, well, you got Graves is violent, but this man has become the ultralight, is ultra-violent. And Dylan Lockhart, we do not like this guy.
I mean,
we do not.
He sucks the air out of the arena. Like, all these people just.
When he arrives onto the scene, everybody takes a deep breath, because you don't know what you're going to get on a night-to-night basis out of Lockhart. Is he here to wrestle? Is he here to compete at a high level in a wrestling match? Or has he come out here to just destroy people, maim them, beat them within an inch of their life, and send them to a hospital? Does he want to prove he's the better man? Or does he just want to hurt people? And on a night-to-night basis, you do not know with Dylan Lockhart. But we heard earlier that he is in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, teaming with his former New Blood Rising teammate, Drew Morrison. What we could also do, there's one more team to be announced. We've announced 15 of the 16. There's one more team to be announced. And before we get started here, before we get into the thick of this match, I want to go ahead and announce the final wild card team of the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. We saw one man right after Gardner. That's what I expected.
Yeah. But now Graves going after Dylan Lockhart, and he said, "Know your place, young man."
So, like I said, we saw one man compete in the Chamber Qualifier just moments ago, Jay Maijin. He is one half of the wild card team. He's a tag team specialist. He's won tag titles all over the world. But his tag team partner is a man who lost his qualifying match last week, the rookie sensation, Joseph Amos. Oh! Deep six.
No, right after Gardner.
So Maijin and Amos are the final team in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, and that should be an interesting pairing. Gonna have to download the moveset, the updated moveset of Graves.
Yes, sir. And Graves.
Get that set up. Like I said,
Vertical
3 weeks
suplex.
time.
Chad Gardner, 3 weeks away.
Harrison Grace.
Wait a minute.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Dylan Lockhart. And wait a minute, Gardner and Lockhart.
Whoa!
Oh! Jumped right over Graves.
Well, baseball bat with Chad Gardner has it. Takes it all right to the back.
The Full Gear Pro triple threat, it never disappoints. In the early going here, it's not disappointing. Momentum builders desperately needed for all of these, man. Lockhart was just as impressive as Chad Gardner, and he's been on an absolute roll. Daniel Graves, to me, is the man who needs this more than anybody because, I mean, his high-speed rumble, he didn't stay as long as he wanted to. So
No.
this is the importance of this match to him cannot be understated. And I think if he's smart enough to just allow Lockhart and Chad Gardner to target each other, because I mean that's been pretty much since the start of this match, that's been the story. If he's smart enough to just wait them out, I think he's got a great chance to win this.
100%.
Ooh!
Now, Gardner, I think, has the disadvantage being the least experienced, but that could also give him that could also give him the upper hand. It really could.
Well, you don't know what the kid's got in his arsenal, but he is only 19 years old. That's the big downside to Chad Gardner. 19 years old, he's proven to be extremely impressive and adept inside of a wrestling ring, but that's besides the point.
Graves. Hip toss to
we
Graves.
We have seen Davey Morris, who we haven't seen since Full Speed Ahead. I've heard Davey Morris has been off training with his with the mystery man who is apparently who has apparently taken him under his wing. Oh, Wasteland! Oh, beautiful!
Oh, he was going to elbow Gardner in the back of the head.
Take his head off. McIntyre, Priest, Kaiser, Liam Walker, Drew.
What the heck is going on on the outside?
Match. These matches can get brutal. We saw Elliot Cartwright throw a bat at both Damon Samson and Mark Ryan Murphy at Full Speed Ahead. Oh, and Gardner not afraid to use the weapons. Oh, and now just raining down the punches. Lockhart. Oh, no! Need the kid in the head!
2. Oh, Lockhart almost had it 1 there.
Went for it. Oh, these. Wait, what was.
Gardner. Oh, my God.
Smash it! Oh! Accent smash from Gardner!
He busted Lockhart open.
Graves is in.
Oh!
Oh, the guillotine choke! Oh, but there's Lockhart.
What's Lockhart going to do? He's figuring it out
Lockhart
here.
really, he's trying to
Kitchen
piece
sink.
together what he wants to do. Kitchen sink to Gardner. I mean, Graves has the size advantage over both of these guys.
What an uppercut he just hit, man. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Rich power
Holds him
bomb.
up. Oh, my God. That could do it.
And Lockhart
Oh,
breaks
Lockhart
it up.
not going to let it do it. Gardner's taking a lot of punishment.
Oh, on to
Oh,
Gardner.
he just dumped him on top of Gardner. Oh, my gosh. The violence of the ultralight. Knows no bounds.
Graves grabs the kendo stick. 15 people are watching.
Welcome in, everybody. If you've missed any of the action, the VOD will be out tonight.
Yes, it will.
Oh, almost got the win.
Baseball bat. No.
Did Dylan Lockhart. Loads him up. Oh, just drops him on the post.
What's Graves say?
Wait a minute, Graves.
Oh!
Oh! Lockhart's out!
Lockhart kicks out. Spoke too soon there. Gardner.
Oh,
What a knee
Gardner.
to the gut. Sends Graves down, man.
Back out to the floor looking for a weapon.
UPS
Grabs another
is
kendo
rolling
stick.
into my driveway, man.
Oh, and then
See how long
he
it takes for the
shattered
dogs
him.
to pay attention.
Oh! Chad, this is a moment. This is a chance to make your name. Cement yourself. Oh, my God. Cement yourself. Cement your legacy in the early going here.
Oh!
Oh, Lockhart.
Oh, Gardner moved out of the way.
Oh! Went for that big roaring forearm.
What a slam.
Graves with a huge power slam. And Lockhart just recovering.
He's just... Drop kick.
Oh, big drop kick.
Now Gardner setting his attention to Lockhart.
Oh,
Whoa!
wait a minute. Oh, Lockhart. Wow. Triangle choke.
Caught him caught him just in time. Timing.
Timing is everything in these triple threats. Oh, Rough Rider.
Is that it? 1, 2.
No, not quite. Oh, and he hit him behind the head.
You just noticed, buddy? Just noticed.
That's a Blue Thunder Bomb and the dogs. The UPS man is here.
My God.
Whipping him off.
He's leaving, dude. Oh,
Oh,
crossface.
Crossface. This is a direct message to Drew Matthews.
No way. Is Gardner going to tap? He might.
Graves
He
is just
does.
watching, and he tapped. What was Daniel Graves doing? That is a direct message to Drew Matthews as Dylan Lockhart wins heading into the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup.
What the heck?
Unbelievable. Using the patented Drew Matthews crossface to tap out his protege.
Wow.
Graves must have liked what he saw. I don't know if I like that.
This is typical Dylan Lockhart, too.
Well, I mean, you got to think. I don't want to be in Dylan Lockhart's head. I don't want to think like Dylan Lockhart because he's violent. But if I have to, his thought process had to be, see, Drew, see what you taught me, see what you've shown me, see what we did together. See this crossface? I apply it so perfectly well because you taught me how. Just imagine what we could do if we got the band back together.
Wow, that's... Golly, that's a lot to take in, and we'll see both men in action next week, but coming up next, it's our main event, Devin, and before we pause the stream, do you have any idea who this could be?
I've heard rumblings that it could be a couple of people. I've heard
General Goober.
that negotiations. Well, I've heard General Goober too, but I mean, we fed Mr. Old School last week, but I don't think it's going to be General Goober. I've heard it could be Stan. I've heard it could be. I've heard it could be any three members of the Better Men. I've heard that it could be the returning Jackson Knight. It could be anybody. Jackson Knight may be coming back early. We just don't know.
We don't. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause the stream. We'll be right back.
In 2 weeks, whenever the next defense is, but who is
no way
the mystery opponent going to be?
Oh!
Oh, he is back! The former Jacoby Vengeance Jacob Vendetta has arrived.
We've been wondering where he's been. You would have thought the high-speed rumble would have been an opportunity to come back, but he waited.
He bided his time. He saw that Mark Ryan Murphy had the rocket, and he said, he went to Don Jose and he said, hey, Don, how about you let me stop the rocket fuel right in its place, and I'm going to take that Mid-Atlantic Television Championship for myself. We haven't seen this man in FGPW since he lost to Jackson Knight at Respect Is Earned.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Jacob Vendetta.
Get used to that name, ladies and gentlemen.
You're going to be seeing a lot of it, I'm sure. And Mark Ryan Murphy versus Jacob Vendetta just sounds like an absolute barn burner, and I can't wait for the bell to ring on this match. But in Mark Ryan Murphy's head, what's going through his head right now? Genuinely, he has to be just as shocked as everybody else. He didn't get a chance to prepare for Jacob Vendetta like he normally would for a title defense.
I don't know what's going through his head, but this could be his best defense since the return of Adrenaline Rush. I don't think anything can top that triple threat match.
No, it put all three men on the map. Now, David Samson took a step back with his pretty impactful loss to Jay Maijin tonight. But
he's got to shake it off. He's in action next week.
Yes, he is. He's got to be ready to team with his former partner, Garrett Baker. But right now, Mark Ryan Murphy, the confidence that he has to ride from the fact that, he's been defending that belt at a high level. 3 successful
100%.
defenses. 100%. He was the second champion. He's the first man to ever successfully defend it, obviously. 3 successful defenses. This is his toughest test to date. But after what he saw his tag team partner do earlier tonight, in beating Alex Peist and qualifying for the World Championship Chamber, his confidence has to be through the roof.
What a night this could be for Road Wives. If Mark Ryan Murphy can get to defense number 3.
If he can make defense number 3, make it to the Eaton with that championship, my question is, after the first round of the Eaton, Don Jose has scheduled 2 weeks of television with the Mid-Atlantic Championship defense. What happens if the Road Wives beat Team Canada again and make it to week 2?
Does that mean Mark
Ryan
Murphy will
have to wrestle twice? What happens if Road Wives advances all the way to the finals? There is a world in which Mark Ryan Murphy has to wrestle 3 times in one night.
It's an entirely it's a pretty likely.
It's going to be a moot point if Jacob Vendetta comes in and just takes this belt. And might I say that what I've heard about Jacob Vendetta since he left is that he has added some of the most eye-popping moves to his moveset, but also the fact that he just felt like Jacoby Vengeance just wasn't him anymore.
He outgrew it.
Felt like he needed to grow up a little bit. I don't know how much better Jacob Vendetta is, but Jacoby V, he's here now, Jacob Vendetta, and honestly, this is a big opportunity. If anybody needs to get back on track in his career, it's this kid.
And Don Jose's all about opportunity, and he gave whoa. Now what?
Right out of the way! Right out of the gate.
Now he's just waist lock. Listen, Murphy back.
Vendetta's back and forth early on. Good technical acumen at its best. And look at that, another standing switch. Thing about it is, Vendetta is still only 26 years old, I believe. which with his pedigree coming from injection, the longest reigning injection world champion of all time. With his pedigree, you would think he'd be much farther along, but he's a person who just walked into a wrestling gym and Mark Ryan Murphy, they're out wrestling him. But he just walked into a gym one day and decided, I want to be a wrestler. And everything that he's ever done has just come so easily to him. And his motto has always been simply better. But Mark Ryan Murphy hasn't been able to have that same type of track record. Mark Ryan Murphy's had to work for every single thing he's ever gotten in his career. He has had to earn this Mid-Atlantic Television Championship. So tonight, as he takes on Jacob Vendetta, the ball game has changed.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm back. I had to go to the restroom.
Oh, Vendetta went to the floor. I held it down the best I could.
I did too until I had to leave. What's Murphy doing? He's just looking at Vendetta.
Just staring down Vendetta. He's talking to him, talking straight to him.
Chet, how's the match been so far? Sorry, Devin, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh! Wow! Okay. We talk about Vendetta having some eye-catching moves. Mark Ryan Murphy pulling out that beautiful reverse DDT there.
Oh, he went for the super kick, but Murphy caught it.
Went for the super. Duck under. Oh! Man, Vendetta. The other thing, he's a little rusty. He hasn't wrestled a match in close to 8 months.
What's Murphy thinking here? Oh, what a clothesline. Can he get a 3 count there? Just a 1.
Right now, Vendetta. It's going to take more to take Vendetta out. Murphy right now, though, he's utilizing his ability.
Got a fireman's carry. Is he gonna go for that? Gonna go for that TKO? Nope.
No. Well, I've heard that Vendetta's big moves have also changed a bit. You're not going to see what he has done before. You know, that was one thing too. He wanted to change. Oh, the arm, no. Oh. He wanted to change some of those big time moves that he used to connect with. He wanted to change a lot of what he was because he wants to move on from just being roll on the dice.
What the hell? And a 2 count.
And that's what I mean right there. That was completely different. That's something you've never seen out of Jacoby V before. Oh.
Enziguri heard that one.
Oh, the knee!
Mark Ryan Murphy once again done it. Bicycle kick.
Oh, wait a minute. He's going up. What is that? Oh, my God!
What?
1, 2. I am speechless. This kid is something else.
Springboard. What?
450 clothesline. Okay. Talk about coming back with a point to prove.
You gotta be kidding. What was that? Now Vendetta pick Murphy. Oh, a boot!
Oh!
And it busted him open.
Boot. Oh, but pushed off. Mark Ryan Murphy. Oh! Now
Vendetta
it's just survival mode for Mark Ryan Murphy because you're seeing the Jacob Vendetta blitz.
It hasn't failed him so far. He catches the lead.
and just another straight boot.
How tough has this been on Mark Murphy? And Murphy with a... Oh, this is a...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. No. He won the triple threat with this.
One. Oh, well, Vendetta.
No. Vendetta says, not in my house, Mark. Oh, wait a minute. Another reverse DDT, though, on the way. Yes. Float it over. Oh, pull the pin. Rings of Saturn. Pull the pin. No, says Jacoby Vendetta. Jacob Vendetta.
It's taking you a little bit.
Take some getting used to.
It is, I agree. But what's Vendetta? Slam!
Just a big whirly bird. Oh, wait a minute, Mark Murphy.
2. That was close.
Oh, that was the closest it's been. Oh, wait a minute. Huge throw and a kip up. Come on, Mark.
Are we going to sit? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
2. Trip him.
Ducks under,
into
rolls
a
through,
kick.
kicks him in the head. Right into the corner goes Jacob Vendetta.
That's where Murphy wants him.
Whips him off. Wait a minute. Roaring elbow.
1.
His head got launched into the 5th row. No.
Vendetta is the
Murphy's going up.
the feeling in the venue tonight has got.
Oh, he got
And
the
that's how
elbow.
Maijin beat Damon Samson earlier tonight. But what's Murphy thinking? Whatever he was thinking, it just didn't come to fruition. And a back suplex.
I think he might have been calling for pull the pin, but Vendetta.
You better go get him if you're gonna. What are you doing?
Oh. I guess Vendetta got a little cocky there.
Oh!
Oh, there's that rolling kick. Going up.
Murphy.
Double stomp.
1,
1, 2.
Vendetta kicked
No.
out. Springboard. Oh, he was going for that
No.
moonsault.
What the world? Wait a minute. Oh, Vendetta missed. Murphy got out of the way. Highlight reels.
Holy shit.
Rolled into the kick.
Murphy.
Calling him up.
What's Murphy thinking? Into the
What's
corner.
it going to take?
Oh shit. Vendetta. Oh,
Pounding
Vendetta's
away.
mad.
Oh, wait a minute, Murphy
running.
getting ahead of steam. Clothesline.
1.
The whiplash
2.
effect drove him in.
Vendetta kicks out.
No.
That man taking all he had, man. And a moonsault.
Moonsault.
Vendetta's trying to get out of the ring.
Oh, and Vendetta just creating a little bit of distance.
Oh!
Oh.
That might be all he needed.
What in the world? GTR! Oh, no!
1,
That man's
2,
neck!
3! New
Oh, my
champion!
God! Mark Ryan Murphy's neck snapped over the knee,
New
and Jacob Vendetta
champion.
is the new Mid-Atlantic Television Champion.
Are you kidding me? Just speechless right now. What the hell?
MRM, the run is over.
Whoa!
Oh, look at this.
Dude!
The run is over, and Jacob Vendetta is back in Full Gear Pro Wrestling with championship gold around his waist.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
Wow.
I mean, how impressive was he?
He looked at the beginning of that. He looked like he might have lost a step, and then all of a sudden he just turned on a new gear. he went full gear in FGPW, and he gets the Mid-Atlantic TV Championship around his waist, and by golly, after watching that, Mark Ryan Murphy was nearly unbeatable for a long time.
100%.
Who's going to take that belt from him?
There were multiple times I thought Murphy was going to retain in this match.
I thought the double stop was it.
I did too.
But Jacob Vendetta, new name. It's like new year, new me. It's new season, new name. And he gets the win, winning the Mid-Atlantic TV title, beating Mark Ryan Murphy. And as much as tonight was a high for the Road Wives, Mark Ryan Murphy losing that Mid-Atlantic TV championship, unfortunately for him, now puts the spotlight back where it's always been, onto Calvin Mattison.
Did Alex Peist just win in the end? Did he tell the truth right there? But we'll see. But what a night this was. We started out Dan Richards beating Jake Hash to qualify for the World Championship Elimination Chamber.
And that was, honestly, unfortunately for Jake Hash, I mean, it was just Richards came in with a great game plan. I think, and that's what the 43-year-old has really shown since he's returned. It's not necessarily about his physical ability, because at 43, he's past his physical peak, but he has come in with, against Alex Peist and against Jake Hash, with game plans that were so perfect that he was able to pick up victory. Hash brought his A game, but Dan Richards knew that he had to avoid the exploder suplex. And by God, I don't think Jake Hash got one exploder suplex off. And that allowed Richards to hit that cradle pile driver, pick up the win, and continue his momentum all the way into becoming the fourth man to qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
And in our second match, we may have seen the best tag team match in Full Gear to date. The O'Connors come up short against the Southern Outlaws.
Let it be known that that's the most shocking performance I've seen in years. Because the last time we saw the Southern Outlaws, they got their asses kicked by the James Gang all the way back in episode 1 of Adrenaline Rush. And again, if you haven't seen that, go check out FGPW On Demand.
100%.
But they came out tonight refocused, rejuvenated, willing to put their entire bodies on the line. They were throwing out stuff that I didn't think the Southern Outlaws knew how to do tonight. And against the O'Connors, too, I mean, they showed off the family lineage, and they did the family lineage proud. But at the end of the day, Southern Outlaw was able to take the win. It was an amazing tag match, and my goodness, what an absolute perfect example of what you're going to get next week in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup.
And then we saw the fifth man to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match at Crimson Warfare for the FGPW World Championship. We saw Calvin Juice Mattison beat Alex Peist.
That's my match of the night.
100%. This came close.
Night,
our main event came close.
Main event came close, but I mean, Calvin Mattison, Road Wives are both just upset-minded, it looks like. Can you really call it an upset at this point? Because Peist is kind of on a big skid. 0-3 in the new season. Here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling, you can't necessarily, I quantify it with the fact that he's just too damn bitter. And he's playing games when he should just be focusing on winning matches. And Calvin Mattison, he was hungry. He came in. He wanted to qualify for a shot at the world title, and by God, he did. And the Road Wives, that was the first. Mark Ryan Murphy losing this main event was the first time the Road Wives have been pinned since the Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag in Full Gear Pro Wrestling at Respect Is Earned. It's the first time they've been pinned since then. So it takes a lot to put them down. And Peist found out firsthand how much it takes. Calvin becomes the fifth man to qualify for the World Championship Elimination Chamber.
And then we didn't have to wait long for our final qualifier as we saw Jay Maijin and Damon Samson's mind sin and beat him.
Damon Samson got his ass kicked, and by God, I'm so happy. I couldn't be more happy that he got absolutely blitzed, because maybe when he got vertebrated on the floor, maybe it knocked some sense into him.
I doubt it.
I doubt it, but maybe it knocks some sense into him. But regardless, Jay Maijin back on track. He needed this win, not only because it gets him a spot in the World Championship Elimination Chamber at Crimson Warfare. He's in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup next week with Joseph Amos as a tag team partner.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a big title defense against Jajan Moore coming up in ELPW. Needed the win, and he got it when he needed it most. And he becomes the final man to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So the first official match that we have for Crimson Warfare that is going to be, it's going to be about 7 weeks' time before we get to Crimson Warfare.
Yeah.
But the first official match, the World Championship Elimination Chamber is set. Randall Bass will defend his championship against Drew Morrison, Anthony Hansen, Dan Richards, Calvin Mattison, and the final qualifier, Jay Maijin. And after we finish this recap, the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup tournament announcements will be, the bracket announcement will be in the Full Gear Pro promo and segments channel in Goober and 80s. You can join that if you haven't. But I'm also going to announce something Don Jose has come to me in a concept that he has come up with to determine entries 1 through 6 in the Elimination Chamber, World Championship Elimination Chamber match.
How come you get all the scoops, man?
Man, I'm just that good.
You know. But then we saw Dylan Lockhart defeat Chad Gardner and Daniel Graves. I almost said Dylan Graves. And he sent a message to Drew Matthews.
Message sent. And he's just getting in Drew Matthews' head. He's trying to convince him to join.
Mm-hmm.
Back with this reincarnation of New Blood Rising. Now, what Drew Morrison has said is that he wants no business with it, but now he's teaming with Dylan Lockhart in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. I really don't know what that signifies. We've got Matthews, who just seems to be on the fence. He's not quite himself. But he will team with Dan Richards next week. We'll see if that gets him back on track. Chad Gardner tried.
He did.
Daniel Graves sat and watched Dylan Lockhart do that. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if Daniel Graves was just enjoying the pain and punishment. I don't know if Daniel Graves wants to be involved in this new incarnation of New Blood Rising, whatever you may call it. I don't want to know.
There's a lot of questions. There's more questions than answers at the moment.
More questions than answers, and I'm hoping we get some answers soon enough. But Dylan Lockhart gets a big win in his first singles match in Full Gear Pro Wrestling. But all 5 of those matches were just the appetizer for what we saw in our main event.
New year, new him. The former Jacoby Vengeance, Jacob Vendetta, returns and beats Mark Ryan Murphy for the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship.
Great match, great showing from both men. Something I did notice is that Murphy was not able to hit the spear.
No.
At any point during this match, and it's one of his biggest weapons. Jacob Vendetta showed off a crazy shooting star reverse splash of some kind.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it either.
The beautiful 450 clothesline. He pulled out a freaking roll of the dice. Or maybe it's Reigns of Terror. Shout out to Warren. Beat him with a GTR. Like, these are all things that Jacoby Vengeance never did. But Jacob Vendetta does. And that was enough to end the run of Mark Ryan Murphy as Mid-Atlantic Television Champion. And after seeing that performance, it's legitimately a thought of who's going to beat Jacob Vendetta for that championship.
And he gets a little bit of rest, as next week he will not have to defend the television championship, but he does in 2 weeks' time, on the second week of the Bobby Eaton Memorial Tournament.
Absolutely. And before we go off the air today, we got the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. The bracket will be announced as soon as we go off the air.
That's right.
In 4 weeks' time, once we finish up the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, we're going to start a series on episodes. Not only are we going to have our 6 qualifying matches over episodes 10, 11, and 12 of Adrenaline Rush for the International Championship #1 Contendership Chamber, but we're also going to see the 6 individuals that are in the World Championship Elimination Chamber. There will be 3 singles matches on episode 10. The losers of those 3 singles matches will go on to a triple threat. The winner will go on to the triple threat. And they will be a 3-way dance elimination triple threat. In the losers bracket, the winner will enter at number 3. The first elimination will be number 1. The second elimination will be number 2. On the winner's side, same concept. The first elimination is number 4. The second elimination is number 5. And the winner is the ultimate winner of this mini tournament, I guess you would say, will enter last in the elimination chamber. So should be a little fun concept there. Hopefully it works out well for us. But that'll be in 4 weeks' time, starting in 4 weeks' time. Chamber qualifiers in 4 weeks' time. May I just say that we're on a roll. The shows have been great. Yes, we are. Everything's been fantastic. And, hopefully we get to keep this momentum. And none of it would be possible without the support of everybody watching the shows. We had a peak of 17 people today. So the audience is growing. Keep spreading the word. Keep checking out everything Full Gear Pro Wrestling. Watch the VODs. You guys have been a tremendous help to us here at Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and knowing that you guys are interested just makes us more interested to produce a fantastic show for you. So again, thank you, and I think that's going to wrap it up for us today.
Yes, sir. Go watch the VOD later tonight on Goober Central, and join Goober. It ain't easy.
Don't miss out.
Thank you all for watching.
Same Goober place,
same
Goober channel.
That's right.